Hi, I'm the Golem. Jerry Goodman, owner of the Time Teller YouTube channel, is not merely an egregiously bad watch reviewer and watch educator. He's an imposter. I can no more sum up the awfulness of Jerry in one video than I could count the stars in the universe. Accordingly, I will be periodically revealing Jerry's bogus YouTube channel in small, manageable videos in the hope that I could in some way mitigate the scourge of Jerry. Jerry has made a YouTube watch empire on a shoestring watch budget. He often reviews dirt cheap watches, and when he's reviewing more expensive watches, he often reviews the watch based on a picture of the watch. Jerry has an entire production team behind him, including his own editor. Because Jerry is a cheapskate, it's hard for me to imagine Jerry paying his production crew. It wouldn't surprise me if his crew were either interns from a local college or groupies who are volunteering their labor for free. A lot of people drink the Jerry Kool-Aid. Jerry has managed to build a YouTube watch empire based on air and BS. Jerry is an excellent candidate for being a cult leader, and in many ways he is a cult leader, only for watches. Today I will be reviewing Jerry's Why Grand Seiko is Better Than Rolex! In parentheses, director's cut, which appears to be an abridged version of Jerry's original Why Grand Seiko is Better Than Rolex video, which he uploaded about a month ago. The original, like many other Jerry videos, vanished from his YouTube channel. Jerry's non-stream videos employ heavy-handed editing techniques intended to make his videos funny and more exciting to watch. This might appeal to some people. Personally, I find the editing to be extremely tedious, sophomoric, and not funny. Jerry employs the usual annoying and lame sound effects and video overlays in this video.
My top two favorite companies, well then I'm just a sheep.
Also, there is the abrupt transitions between scenes known in Hollywood parlance as the jump cut, which is hyper annoying to ADD people like me. The close-ups of Jerry's face in this video were so frightening that I could easily see them traumatizing young children. They traumatized me, and I'm well into my 50s. As usual, there was the annoying and grating intro. Jerry has a whole production team behind him, as I stated. Can't they make something less annoying or at least different? Jerry argues in his video that Grand Seiko is better than Rolex. Jerry uses as an example of a Grand Seiko his own Grand Seiko, which is so ancient that it predated not only the Seiko spring drive, but the mechanical movement. Jerry's Grand Seiko is powered by gerbil. They're specially bred dwarf gerbils, but it's still rodent powered. Jerry used as an example of a Rolex his own Rolex Explorer 2, which, like his Grand Seiko, has been out of production for decades, while the Explorer 2 used the Ant 100 movement, which for its day was a state-of-the-art movement powered by 100 tiny red ants. Like Jerry's Grand Seiko, it relies on animal power and is not remotely representative of modern-day Rolex movements. In order to deceive viewers who are never taught how to think critically, Jerry keeps saying that Grand Seiko puts in more, quote, innovation, dedication, and man hours, unquote, than Rolex. He says this 4 times in the video, overlaying his words all but the last time. Jerry says, quote, Rolex watches, for the most part, are incredibly consistent. They're tough, they're durable. You know what you're getting with a Rolex, but I also know what I'm not getting. I'm not getting the same quality or quantity of innovation, dedication, or man hours, unquote. I can see a legitimate argument being made for Grand Seiko having a more innovative movement than Rolex. though jury doesn't provide any evidence of this. Jury's assertion that Grand Seiko is more dedicated and has put more man-hours into their production than Rolex is based on pure speculation, and jury supplies not a shred of actual evidence to support this. Jury shows an image of a Seiko spring drive which has been disassembled. Jury uses this as evidence that Grand Seiko has more dedication and has put more man-hours into its products than Rolex. This is not evidence of either of these points. It's mere speculation. While speculation is often used to support arguments in our modern-day post-fact world, speculation is not evidence and cannot be used to support arguments. If a legitimate reporter, scientist, or philosopher based his or her conclusions on speculation, he or she would quickly find himself or herself out of a job. Beyond industrial espionage or bribery, I'm not sure how one could possibly get his or her hands on quantitative information about the man-hours Grand Seiko and Rolex put into their respective products. In order for jury to support his argument that Grand Seiko was better than Rolex, he needed to start by comparing similar style modern examples of Grand Seiko and Rolex watches to each other. The example watches jury used in this video were nothing more than props in jury's smoke and mirrors show. I can easily imagine the ancient Grand Seiko he used in the video being stumbled upon in a garage sale. Like most of Jury's videos, his Grand Seiko versus Rolex video is a fake video that offers nonsense information and is an incredible waste of life. At the end of this fake video, Jury tells you how you can be a channel member. For only $4.99 a month, as a channel member, you can get 2 additional vacuous videos a week, above the standard 4. It's frightening to me to think about how much life people waste watching this con artist. Please like, please subscribe.